Okay, let's get the stream started by booting Fallout 4. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Because I'm a ditz and I constantly forget everything. You know, I'm completely bad at this. You'd think after all this time, you know, after 13 of these, I would have actually remembered what I'm doing, but no, don't be ridiculous. I can't even remember if I still had another raider settlement to claim or not, because apparently I had to claim 3, which is supported by one farm that's only miles away from any of them. Because that's good. You overextend critically before you actually get any supplies. That's brilliant! And I'm gonna get hot, because this room is still hot. Not because of sunbeams then, and of course I can't have fans on during streaming or video because the fan is really loud. Not quite as loud as the desk fan, but the floor fan is a lot more potent, and even if you can't hear the fan itself, you can hear the whooshing it of the air. So let's just see if I actually did have the... Yes, I did. So in which case, let me just... I'm just doing a quick change. Just doing a quick change to the description. That's, you know, the video. I basically wasn't sure if I finished raiding or not. The question is Shank reset yet? Probably best to give it a few more days. Well, let's go see if the mine's drained. That's my guys. No one else has power armor. That's it there, I think. Wonder if it's drained yet. I can't remember when I did it. I can't remember if I did it near the beginning of the stream or near the end of the last stream. You do! Blue days. Charming. Oh yeah, there might be a radio out there, so... I think I know why my radio settings default back is because I'm pretty sure I've locked the in-ears read only, which doesn't explain how it works in game. Wait. Mercer Safe House still technically counts as... Okay. You know, I'm pretty sure I destroyed a railroad. Yep. They're here. Oh, just... Yeah, just gonna cheap shot you. It's not that cheap. NPCs can do it to you as well, so it's not like it's a one-way cheap shot. Oh, Raider Survivalists, you and your insanely bloated health pools. Meanwhile, Raider Veterans kind of suck ass. As I... Oh, not the doggy. Good shot. That's arguably one of the worst ways to die. Oh, they've penned him in! Like, why? Why would you bother? How do I can't activate the door bar. I want to release my crabby friends. Or is latch shut on the other side? No, it isn't. It's latch shut on the side I'm at. Oh well. I guess my crabby friends can stay. I'm not going to kill them. Can't open the door. Apparently I can't move the door latch, but... Oh, melee raiders. Yeah, but this basically turns from my alert pit, a not very good one, to a huge raider then.
Perfect spot.
Not anymore. Boom. Oh, you know what? Do I have a weapon that actually has some ammo? Oh yeah, this has ammo now. It's actually nice to have ammo for once. Why would I give up? I'm winning. Of course you want me to give up. You got a little combat knife. Seriously, what is with all? These are like the worst equipped raiders I've come across. I know. Let's have a raider den, and then let's give them all melee weapons. They're in the bottom of a pit. Did one of these raiders just say I can't win? I can when they have like pipe pistols. Pipe pistols bounce off everything. They're kind of useless. Yeah, they're a weapon that's not particularly useful from the start and not particularly useful at the end, but because of the way Fallout 4's damage resist works, they don't go truly obsolete. Not like New Vegas weapons, which go obsolete very quickly. Ew. 200-plus-year-old mac and cheese. Lovely. That's probably... To be honest, that's probably one of the little... The macaroni's probably really disgusting, but... The cheese bit is might actually be alright, depending on what type of cheese it was, because some cheese actually just doesn't go off. The macaroni would be beyond disgusting, though. I mean, to eat Wasteland pre-war food, you have to be so iron-stomached. I mean, like, I wouldn't even think about eating expired pork. Or uncooked pork. You know, it's not even something you'd even consider eating, because you know it would be deadly. Even if it's been radiation purged, it's probably still deadly. Oh no! Legendary weapon. Synth weapon. That must be its legendary, and it looks rapid. Okay, I need grenades. Oh, great. Every raid is hilariously badly equipped, but this one isn't. That one's really... Two-shot. That explains a lot. That explains why it was just doing so much damage. Two-shot is... universally a very, very good thing, except on shotguns, where I think it's quite poor. Corn. Delicious, delicious cram. What does if AM stands for Specially Procured American Meat, then what does CRAM stand for? Communist Repelling American Meat? It's a theory. the fuck? Is he just a floating head? He actually doesn't have a body. He is just a floating head. Like, what the fuck? I've heard of the headless glitch before, but this is new to me. When someone is just a floating head, that's new to me. See, his body wasn't near his. Oh, you're a Raider survivalist, are you? Boom. Crit shot. Even though they were hitting but missing, that crit shot always works. Oh, that might just be one of the weirdest glitches I've seen. I have no body. That's standing out as one of the weirdest. Oh, the crabbies are stuck. And to be honest, I think I might be stuck as well. Oh, I give you your freedom and you try and this is how you repay me? That's how you repay me? I give you your freedom and you repay me by trying to kill me. That's polite. It's extraordinarily polite. Oh no, a broom! This isn't even a fighting broom, it's just a broom. That is where I put that Raider with machine gun. I don't know where X6 has gotten. I don't know where she gets to. She just seems to disappear sometimes. She probably jumped down a pit. Is that an... Oh, there you go. Didn't even realise it. The toolbox. Look, the locked toolbox is so. Actually, it had good ammo in it, so it probably was worthwhile. But most of the time, the locked toolboxes are kind of not worthwhile. Yeah, 200. Assumably, at least probably a few hundred. 1 to 200 years underwater, and this lift still works. That is impressive. Communist reinforced American meat. It's probably communist repellent. It tastes too much of freedom in America and freedom to be communist. You know how the communism thing was. Oh, she's caught up now. Don't know where she got to, but she caught up. Now, where? I think it was Jamaica Plain I sent Shank to. Do I save Presto di Pest? Oh, the dead caravan. Leave his outfit. Yeah, so it's just the Crapo bots are tractor caravan. That was that little random encounter. Is Concord gonna glitch out this time? I think I backed away in horror last time. You know, I don't know why Presto Pesto can't leave on his own. Those raiders must be the most persistent raiders ever. Because I know I'm never going to save him. Ever. It's Presto the Pesto, why would I? He's a pain in the arse. You don't rescue Preston. He just gives you millions and millions of the same settlement quests again and again. And again. And again and again. What the?
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
If you restocked, sure. Sneeze coming.
We got a little bit of everything.
Oh, I hate when a sneeze comes, but doesn't actually arrive. Like, you get the tingling in your nose, but it doesn't actually arrive. Take my garbage. You're a garbage peddler. You could sell this stuff. Although some of it isn't quite garbage. Keep that, I might turn that into something. Equation grenade, no, pipe pistols, yes! Pipe weapons are such cheap garbage. They're not even weapons you consider keeping. There we go. That's funny, Trushkan Carl has moved from her position. She normally either sits by here, which is where she sort of, you find her with a Brahmin, or she sits in the middle of Sanctuary and never moves. Maybe the unofficial patch actually fixed her so she actually does her route like she's supposed to. Who knows? Here's another
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten.
I'll take a look.
Take my shit.
Salvage, but nothing's junk.
And I will buy all your ammo, because I always buy everyone's ammo, because that's all I buy. Even shit like gamma rounds, I'll still take them. While I have shit to sell, I will always take everything. Bus ledge, sell, sell. Oh. This stuff's barely worth its weight. It's not even worth its weight in most of this stuff. It's barely worth its weight. It's that cheap and shit. I mean, to be honest, metal armor, yeah, it's not going to go for much because it is a crudely made piece of crap. X6 has got lost again. Will it grab the pie? Because there's one in Nuka World that in the maintenance shed that always grabs the pie without fail. That's probably why it's in the maintenance shed. It needs fixing, so it can't possibly grab the pie. The question is, what is it? I'm seeing the synths. I'm not hearing the resounding boom of a Gauss rifle, so it won't be railroad. I don't want to shoot the Brotherhood by accident.
Hey there.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who is tampering with our humanity.
That's it? There must be another one. It can't just be the two initiates. If not, those 2 initiates is a spectacular job not dying. I think that's the way it's going to be. Those 2 initiates is a spectacular job not dying. Oh. Graveyard. Open grave for a raider. Yeah, it's clearly, it looks like might be a post-war thing. I mean, driven by its location along the railway tracks. See, the railway tracks, they curve an awful lot, but they don't like take ridiculously steep hills. I mean, you can see that this is overgrown. The railway track's probably taking a shallower curve. There's a ridiculously steep hill. Oh. But so this is just, I think, one of the facts they gotta live with. It's not like a roller coaster. It's just a really steep hill, like a ridiculously steep. Okay, I can't really say I've seen a yearling before. Red Staggy Yearling or Yearling or whatever they are. And go around Grey Garden and I know it to crash. For some reason, looking at Boston from Grey Garden is the laggiest spot I found in Fallout 4. It can really crucify a frame rate. It's unbelievable. Don't know why, but it does. Yeah, it's just one of those things I've noticed. It's one of the few places I've actually crashed is in Grey Garden, going towards main Boston and Cambridge. They are crucifying. Funnily enough, Boston and Cambridge are both towns in the UK. Who are safe. And a floating toolbox. Why do I get the feeling there's supposed to be like a big garbage pile here? Oh no, I broke a bobby pin. I only have 99 left. Oh wait, no, 99 plus. See, I get a feeling there was supposed to be a garbage pile that I was supposed to be in, like... not just floating in the air. Do well. Still not going to be the weirdest thing. You know, it's going to take a lot to out-weird the floating head guy. With no body. You know, it's going to take a lot to beat the disembodied head.
Oh boy. You may want to keep your distance.
Why? Are you threatening me?
Nah, nothing like that.
Oh. The gassy guy.
Bad can of meat. Okay. Maybe
It was that gassy meat. It's that meat packing meat.
Now, it's got my guts all in a twist. And
The wonders of not having smell-o-vision.
from there, Long Neck Lukowski's canned meat my ass. Long Neck Lukowski. Here.
More like canned laxative.
I'm never touching the stuff again as long as I live. And if you happen to see that, Lukowski,
Sure.
God, sorry.
Laxative in a can. It's one of the few. That's one of the few campfire spots, if I remember correctly. Because there's not many. Because there's 2 types of random encounter: normal and campfire. Normal ones are scattered everywhere. Normally on bridges. You know, most bridges have them on for some reason. But the actual ones like that, the campfire ones, seem quite rare. I don't really remember coming across particularly many of them.
I'm trained for any combat
I don't quite know why that comment was relevant. Again, I sometimes honestly question what X6 thinks. Just companion chatter can just be random. Oh no, oh no. Doggies!
Check your ammo.
Thanks for saving me, friend. Huh? Yeah?
Not gonna give me monies? Waste of time. With stingwings, you typically VATS them because they are hard to hit. VATS is such a cheat. Now, where are you radars? Fine, I'll cheat and VAT you. Whee! Yeah, that is Jamaica plane. Just making sure I have a horrible sense of direction when I'm aiming. Don't know why, because I normally have a good sense of direction. I normally know where I am, but... Oh, X6. Freefall booties do make such a difference. Oh great, this is the Mo Cronin collection place. Because he wants baseball memorabilia so he can remember the sport wrong. The thing is, his idea is so much more interesting. I mean, at least then it wouldn't go on for 9 bloody rounds. Best lot money can buy.
Got it.
Signed baseball. Take as a signed baseball. Take everything baseball related in the baseball estate.
Good. I'm starting to get bored. There it is.
Oh well, it worked anyway.
Nearby. Not sure where.
And baseball card. And at least it actually is a Fallout 4 person in it. You know, it's not just a picture of an actual person, it does seem to actually be one of the Fallout 4 ones. Which is, you know, a nice touch. You know, I don't like it when in games they have, instead of having pictures of the in-game and, you know, stylized versions of in-game NPCs, they have weird actual humans. That always really just, you know, that just always takes me out of it. Especially when the more stylized, the more noticeable it is. Oh, I'm sure there's a third bit around it. There, there's the sign catcher's mitt. Why it's in a toolbox, I don't know. But yeah, that's the free bits, I think. I think that's the free. I think there's only 3 bits. I don't think there's more. Now we have looted baseball estate. Oh! Are the super mutants back? Or are they still dead? You know, I don't know, if some locations I don't think respawn and I think this is one of them. Well, as long as the bird isn't flying flying and got stuck, I don't go out of my way to kill them, there's no point. Unless you give like a little bit of XP, in which case there probably is point in shooting them down, use a pipe pistol or something else really shitty to do it. Oh no, there is a Protectron here. I suck at these because I can't be bothered to work them out. It's only to release the Protectrons, so it's not even like it's a particularly useful task. These trains are ridiculous. I mean, look at them. They don't actually have a connection point for anything behind them. The size of them is truly ridiculous. I mean, look how tall it is. Just the wheels. They're ridiculous. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if it had some sort of tender behind it, because although it's sort of implied that it's actually sort of nuclear powered because it's Fallout and everything's nuclear, but no, I can't even climb the train. It's that big. But it's sort of implied that it's sort of like nuclear steam powered. That's probably supposed to be a turbo. Whatever it is, truly ridiculously tall. Unnecessarily so. And it wouldn't be... it wouldn't be so bad if they actually had something behind them that connected to them. Like a tender of some sort. I don't know what it's called in America. In Britain, our end of a steam train or a support wagon basically for a train is a tender. I don't know what it is in America. It might be the same. I don't know. Did I abandon this here? No, it's got no helmet and no legs, so I might have. Did I abandon this here ages ago and forget about it? I don't know. I would have probably looked at the technical documents if I did. Oh, I hope that settlement's reset. Oh no! Doggies! Oh no! An albino mongrel that isn't even albino. Oh look, acrobats. It's a tree. The lack of a brain of a super mutant. Oh shit. Actually, I'll let the pack explode themselves. That's... How many bloody suicides does this place have? Run! Sometimes you just have to leg it. You always have such garbage items, super mutants. The best thing you're going to get from it is probably a super sledge or a minigun or an assault rifle if you're really, really, really lucky. Only like the really high-end super mutants actually carry anything of value. The low-end ones are just garbage. Ah, that's why the raider was so friendly. Because it knows that as soon as it gets up, boom, Jamaica plane wipes it out. Now you don't even get like anything for killing birds.
Raiders. Sloppy tactics. Unreliable gear. And drunk half the time. Not much of a challenge.
Oh look, Jamaica plane. I'm quite happy with how my Jamaica plane turned out. It sort of works. Within the limited space you're given, it sort of works. I'm quite happy. It's one of the PS garbage can. Nah, I can't leave it. I can't be bothered to clean up the PS garbage can. I think it's funny. Yeah, but it sort of works as a settlement. You know, there's a sort of an entrance office. A little customs house. Takes you outside. Apart from that door does clip a little. But it does sort of stop. You know, I do have a fortified wall between here and the raider base, so you know, it works as a settlement. And of course it has to be walled because it's in an unsafe part of town and, well, ghouls are probably still extremely pleasant, so it's... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, he's in the workshop, but... At least he's not... Don't send him to Croup Manor because he gets stuck on the shore.
We need to get back to Nuka World. Now.
You don't need to rough up around here to get some more food. Seriously.
You were handing out the territory.
Oh no.
The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. Well.
You know, you're bitching about food. Don't bitch at me, bitch at Shank. Shank's the one that did it. But I'll build you a Farmotron. Because I'm nice. And benevolent overboss. Not a bad overboss. That's assuming I can actually... There's enough space to actually build a... There. I will build you a Farmotron. Just... Oh... You can have the Galactron head, because your Nuka World raiders, you'll brought it back from Nuka World. I can't leave them be. You know, they have to be. You know, they have to be. They can't be like unfinished. They can't just like be a walking chassis. Go. And then voice. Protectron. Space do I go Space Farmer or Astro Farmer? Astro Farmer. Say this is the only way to get raider settlements to actually survive. Ugh, itchy foot. I say raider settlements aren't going to survive otherwise. There we go. Now we can get back to the Nuka World. Should be enough space for a vertibird. Yep.
Can't open it from this end.
Let's say Jamaica Plain is Googlesville. Whoa, gas leak. Kind of amazing that it's still there. Oh dear, I just had a thought. It's a raider settlement. Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't think of that. Let's get that out there before it does some damage. I didn't think of that. I forgot raider settlements attack act vertebrates. Oops. Oh, it's landed. I think the fast travel vertebrate's invincible though. I think it's technically invincible, so it, you know, it doesn't even take. It's not even targetable. It can't even take damage. The pilot might be dead though. No, thankfully everything seems. I don't think these fast travel vertebrates can even take damage. Yeah, coming out under attack from my own defences. And if this wasn't invincible, this would be dead long ago. The way I set up my settlement, the defences are normally more than capable of actually dealing with enemy attacks. Rather than just having the number so high that they just ignore them. It's like, I set them up so they can actually fight off the attacks, so I don't like to let them auto do it, because, well, that's boring. Is that gun a vertebrate or a Brotherhood vertebrate? Brotherhood. I never seem to come across a gunner while I'm in a vertebrate. Which is because I really want to gun one down while I'm in the air. That's something I want to do but I've never actually got the opportunity to do because gunner vertebrates are so rare. Boom. Boom. Gotta fly over to Googlesville. See, there's ferals down there. The Ghoulish is turning them. I can't believe there's so many cars I haven't blown up around here. And yes, I obsessively blow the cars up. It's just something I do. Fort Hagen's actually very high up. It's actually one of the highest points in Fallout 4. I think technically the highest point... I'm not sure if the highest point you can actually be is up there somewhere. This is the... I think this is the bit where it flies through space it really can't play. You know, there is a point where if you go from a certain angle, you do fly through a location you can't actually go. I think I just cut it so I didn't, but you can cut it so you can actually fly through non-flyable areas. For example, I think if you go from like one of the glowing sea locations, you can sort of cut your way through places you shouldn't go. Well, that was almost a disaster. I remember my rule. Don't ride a train, I go to the station, then I fast travel. Because it's just, otherwise you spend all your time on the bloody train. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. There we go. The pack's attacking. I swear the disciples are fatter than normal. I love how that trader just doesn't give a shit. It's just standing there, getting shot at. I think technically the traders are a pack. You know, in a technical sense, I think they're the pack. The pack has a very much minimal presence in the... Oh, X6. You know what, let's go into Paxville.
What the hell happened? You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, Whack-A-Commie. There is one thing to do on that game, and it's that's not use the commie whacker they give you. Just use a gun and shoot it. And you're a pack doggy. That's it. They don't even have a presence here. Oh well. Don't even have a presence in their own base. How fail. The only thing they left behind is one doggy. One dog. What a good defense they have. I mean, how do you even see a mass that stupid? Like, seriously. The eye holes are too far spaced to actually see anything.
Hi there. If you have
I had to listen to it say hi there because it's annoying. Nuke map. Actually, I want to go through the town just to make sure all the pack die. Oh dear. An operator died in a silly position. Leave his suit on because he might not clean up. Also, look at the size of that ass. That is enormous. I think it's bigger than mine. I don't know if it's just me, but the disciples do seem to have gigantic asses.
Hey, got another one coming through the gauntlet, boss. Fritch is waiting for you.
Yeah, but notice this. I think the one you really don't want to side against is the disciples because there is so many of them compared to everyone else. And you do not want to ever assault the disciples' base. because they just swarm you. It's the most open area, so there's no cover, so they just swarm you from all angles, and it just gets destroyed because everyone has powerful weapons in Nuka World. Because there's pretty much 3 weapons you have that are used in Nuka World. There's the handmade rifle, which is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. There's the 4.4 pistols, again one of the most powerful pistols in the game. And the Disciples' blades, which are basically they're a dagger that has the stats of a knife. So basically they're a ridiculously powerful weapon. Oh, and there's also like the rocket-powered sledgehammers and axes, which again are some of the most powerful melee weapons. Oops, wrong one! Good, I'm glad it can't land because I threw the wrong grenade. Boom. Role reversal much. Defending the scabbers from the raiders. The raiders that used to be under my control are now the ones I'm actually fighting against. Does that scabber die or just run away? Bloody hell.
Yes?
I can't say I've ever seen one just that fat before. I guess normally there's such a big target, that one's dead already. No, but no, I can't say I've ever seen an NPC that fat before. You know, a random one anyway. McDonald, I think, is max fat slider. The gangster guy, he's max fat as well, I think. But you know, there's very few not generics. Most generics have a body triangle set slap bang in the middle, or very little variations thereof. Very rarely find one with maxed out fatty, because it just isn't common. Oh dear. Ants. The ant swarms are a pain in the arse to hit. They really are. You either hit them spectacularly or miss. You fired in the same spot, but the result is different no matter what you do. Canned doggy food. Yum yum. Like, why would you even eat some of this stuff? I mean, dirty water is something you take just because you have to, because it's, you know, water. But why would you even think of eating some of these things like dog food? I mean, that's a mate. I say you can get so OP though. I mean, as long as it's in daylight, you can be ridiculously overpowered because you just heal ridiculously. Look, my rats are already gone from that food. Great, what are they attacking? The bloodbugs. And the bloatfly. Hitting bloodbugs. For some reason, Nisha has a plasma rifle. I mean, she's like I think the only pre-set NPC who actually uses plasma. It's very unusual. You also got much easier time of things if you side with the operators, because the operators give you 2 people that help you.
Nisha, it's about time you got here. The pack's officially gone wild.
God damn it. Sometimes I swear this is like taking care of a bunch of children.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that, because we've got bigger problems.
It is, though. That's kind of what, especially the pack.
Well, surprise, surprise, Mason wasn't exactly thrilled.
He and his gang forced their way into the power plant.
What was my third raider settlement? I can't even remember.
Let him get away with this, boss.
Was it Zamonia? Might have been Zamonia.
Damn right we do.
Look, it's your play. We'll follow you.
He's as good as dead.
Music to my...
Time to clean,
We
right?
got your back.
Yeah, I do love how like this is the best armor, and like these raider bits are the best armor in the game. The Disciples armor is basically just belts and a bit of crude metal. The Disciples armor is basic, you know, the Operator's armor is basically crude metal, and you know, thin crude metal. And the pack is a stuffed teddy bear, and apparently this is the best armor in the game. Yeah. Right. Even if you're getting a full set. The problem is, it's, you know, the way it's dispersed, it isn't. But it's when you get a full set of it that it becomes ridiculously overpowered. Because each piece is very strong, but it's mostly worn on one piece with a load of regular Raider armor. And it does feel good to finally wipe out a pack. Look at them. They're twats. See? That is the... Look, just look how good he's... That is a fucking stuff... This is a light armor. And that is 25... as reference, a light, you know, chest plate, 2020 for combat armor, which is normally one of the best. And the pack stuff is, you know, basically fuzzy garments is better. Clown. You know my contempt for clowns, because I just don't find clowns funny. They're creepy. I don't know why people think clowns are funny, because they aren't. They're just creepy. What? Use VATS, it's cheap. Oh, it's a survivalist, that explains so much. Are you gonna spam me from above, are you? Well, I have loads of really disgusting food, like grilled radical roach. Boom. I don't even think that hit him in the head, because I don't see a spike in his face. I'm amazed. I would be amazed if that had reached. Oh fuck! What the? Where the hell did that come from? That was... I didn't even see that coming. Out of nowhere in a death. What the? No, I didn't kill Groot. I'm just wondering where the fuck did that Deathclaw come from? Look, what? I don't even care that I died, because the way, you know, it's not. Whoa, trippy. Okay, I'm gonna take that away now. That's probably gonna give someone an epileptic seizure or something. did that Deathclaw even come from? It just sort of appeared. There it is. That's where it came from. I found its origin now. Leg it. Uses it as a shield. Eat the pack. Pack tasty. Use the Deathclaw as a shield. And don't stop moving ever. I don't even know where it. At least now I know where it came from. Boom. Ah, so that's what was around narration. I wasn't actually particularly paying attention to. Yeah, I guess I can see it now. I remember if I'm thinking about the right mask, of course, because there's quite a few of them. Oh dear. Mason's dead. And the Deathclaw's doing a pretty good job of wiping them out. Even if... Even with a broken leg, the Deathclaw still manages to wipe most of them out. I think it's got broken arm as well. You're taking down your leader. Boom. I almost feel bad for this Deathclaw now. Let's see. There's only 2 bits. Let's see. Its tail and its body and its head are the only things that aren't crippled. Let's just be cruel and take the tail out. You know, I'm just feeling like being cruel now. Yeah. Poor thing. You know, it's kind of, there it goes, but I mean, and that's just a regular one. Every limb broken. Every single one. Apart from the only thing that didn't break is the tail. Poor thing. You always feel bad for it.
Nisha.
Damn pack. Never trusted those crazy bastards.
Poor. It's kind of sad, really, how much damage that Claw took before it finally got brought down. Oh. You know, the walking tank component of this. And you, ferals. Oh, I've got my tactical anti-feral device. Ugh, gotta eat some disgusting food. Radical roach. I don't know, maybe radical roach actually tastes nice, who knows? Or it might just taste radical, who knows? I have no idea what this awful stuff tastes like.
Ain't nothing. But what is it?
How do you even see? I think maybe he doesn't. That's why he's dead. You like bleeding? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Best turret ever. sure you like bleeding a lot. My outfits. Boom. Gotta love the resounding boom of a shotgun. Probably does taste like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. Oh dear, not another useless turret. And like 15 machine guns pointed at my face. And drink a quantum, drink what is basically a combination of radiation and sugar in truly lethal quantities. Stupid mask doesn't protect you from a 50 cal to the face. I don't think anything protects you from a 50 cal to the face. Even power armor, I think you'd struggle to get, protect you from a 50 cal to the face. It's kind of the nature of a 50 cal. Oh, poor trader. I almost feel bad for him, but then wonder how he got through all the ferals. Rads are different. Rads help my life. It tastes like a free health pack. Oh. Full suit of XO1. Oh well. If only I could modify it. Oh well. I'll just take all the bits then. Not going to let me modify it. I might as well just take all the bits and use them later. Yeah, I never know where I'm going in this place. Ever. Not once have I ever found out where I'm supposed to go. So that's clearly a bonus area, so maybe it's... Okay, X6 came from this way, so it can't be this way. No, it can't be this way, so where the hell do I have to go? I never remember. Ah, this way. Ugh, while I reload... You guys like cheap shots in with a machine gun of dooms. I swear I just reloaded that. Doesn't even use this legendary weapon because the automatic machine gun is much more deadly. Because of course the for some reason automatics just seem to destroy me. Where is that? Oh. I hear more machine gunning. Seriously, they have a machine gun fetish. Every single one of them! It's more machine guns. Every single one! No, machine gun got me. Never trust that. It doesn't work. It sometimes hangs you for way too long before it does anything. Oh, I don't even get a chance to do anything. Talk about bad timing for a save. I actually don't even get the chance to do anything. because the machine gun takes half my life off in one hit. I don't even get a chance to... Because it's loading me at the quick save from when I open the pit, boy. Oh, fail. Talk about fail. I don't remember going this... Are you... I'm in the wrong turn again. Oh, I'm taking a wrong turn again. Just as a point of reference, 44 damage at a ridiculous at a fire rate of 374. That is a lot of damage. Oh, I'm lost again. This way. Maybe. Oh, that's a shotgun. On my sniper rifle. Stick your mohawk around a corner and die. I love how I hit him in the... I must have hit him in the neck. Lower neck. Because the head stayed in place and the body went flying. So it's no surprise that you die quickly to these machine guns. That's a lot of fire rate and a lot of hour per shot. Oh, so it's not like it's a weak machine gun. I'll blow your cover up. You know, it's so overpowered it actually outdamages a plasma rifle. Because NPCs only pick up weapons that are actually better than what they're using. It's one of the things they do.
My lucky day.
I think we're being shot.
Bam. Ankle shot. Which makes it even more amazing that Deathclaw survived. The scoped shotgun that isn't actually a shotgun, although I could stick the scope on a shotgun. I was just amazed it works. I mean, it doesn't... It fits perfectly. It's like it was almost made for it. And yet it doesn't. You know, it's not supposed to be here, but if I drop the weapon, it appears on it. It's amazing. It works perfectly. See, and he has an automatic combat shotgun. Like, why is he so uselessly equipped compared to the rest of his gang? And the park closed. Somewhat. Hello, WMC. As long as you enjoy the beer, it's fine. You know, there's no point drinking alcohol if you're not enjoying it. I say I don't drink alcohol, I just don't. It's just one of the many things I don't do. But... I've got to go talk to Gage of all people. Oh, splat. Oh. I don't... is 4% strong for a beer? I don't know. I mean, 8 proof... I don't know if that's good or bad for a beer. Yeah. Most beer, I think, is about 2%, is it? I don't know, I don't... You know, I have no idea about these things. Oh! Wind must be coming, the bush is spazzing. Look at it go. You know the wind's coming when the bush gets spazzy. Strawberry and lemon. Not a combination I ever thought would go together in anything. You know, one is sweet, one is sour. And then cider is apple, so it's sort of got a bit more sweet. What is apple's taste? I don't know. I know from my sister apple juice is just diarrhea, but I don't, you know, I've never drank apple juice, and I can't really say I've really eaten apples for, like, ever since I was a kid. And so, like, I don't really eat fruit too sweet. Too sugary, too sweet. You know, although I do enjoy banana bread. Banana bread is a good thing. Banana bread is what I have instead of birthday cake, I like it that much. I found that eating like a pig keeps the doctor away. I have never once had to go to a doctor. Oh, not another one. Lock on, you bastard. Not... What? Why are you even locking onto X6? Granted, I know she's a meat shield, but... Lock onto the Deathclaw. The only thing that deals with them quickly is explosives. Ah, grapes! Ugh, don't remember. I'm ready. Ugh. Ugh, I had a grape once. I spat it out moments later. It really was... Ugh. It did not agree with me. At all. You know... I've eaten some pretty rank stuff, like the cheapest cereal, cheapest cornflakes in the supermarket. Nasty. They were horrible. I couldn't finish the bowl. Not even sticking a bit of sugar on them made them nice. You know, trying to mask the taste without anything didn't make them nice. But for 35p, you had to give them a try. Ew. Barrels. It was shambling. I think I might be a part freak of nature because I'm morbidly unfit. I'm fantastically unfit. You take the average fat girl and then make her even less capable of doing any form of exercise and you get me. But I'm perfectly healthy. When it comes to disease, well, I rarely ever get it. Occasionally I get winter flu and that's it. You know, I rarely ever get anything, you know, any sort of physical sort of health problem I very rarely have. And being unfit is not a health problem, as I constantly prove. I am more horrifically unfit. But I am perfectly healthy. Healthy and fit are not the same thing, despite what the media tries to tell you. Why is Gage down here?
Nuka world, all lit up. Goddamn beautiful.
She fucking.
Come on, Gage. Don't start getting all misty on me.
Hey now that Mason is gone, and we've made one hell of a mark. And despite what happened I took a big chance. You know the real difference between you were willing to bleed for us, and believe it or not.
Sure. If you're trying to coax me into giving you a bigger...
No con here, boss. Just so I guess that with the power to the park back online, or maybe hit up Shank and take out a few...
Right.
Oh, and of course, you can...
Oh, that's all.
That's...
Sounds like we still have...
Then I guess that there's plenty of...
Yeah. Now I have one order of business. I just don't know is the part that's nearest. Hay fever. I feel like I'm the only one in my family that doesn't have hay fever. I'm not 100% sure about my sister. I don't know if she does. But my father gets it with very specific plants. It has to be certain specific plants, and my mother gets it more general. And there's something that's on her way to work that really gets her. So someone must clearly have a plant. It might be these stinky weeds that sit on the side of the road and make me think I've actually stepped in some dog shit, but turns out that actually just some disgustingly stinky flowers. I mean, I don't know, it's a weird thing. Did I shut the door? No, don't be stupid. I mean, you can. I don't know why you would, but you can. Elevator. Oh, it's actually working now. I actually have quite a strong sense of smell regeneration. I guess I'm just resistant to it. It might change. I don't know if you get hay fever. I don't know if it's something that can come about. You know, takes a while to manifest. I know I have a good sense of smell because I have an amazing ability to pick up the smell of cow shits when I'm driving to the shops. Because it's near farms and some of them use some particularly potent fertilizers. Oh, you can actually jump out the tower. I didn't even realise you could do that. Oh, that's good. Because I had a free-fall booty, so I can. Now, where did I leave the star core open? That's the real question, there. Into the really shouldn't be here XO1. It's like hay fever is a real. It's like hay fever is a weird one. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that can manifest later. All I know is my vision's going to be absolutely atrocious when I'm older. My glasses are. I have the shaved glasses and they're still pretty thick. I'm short-sighted, so I'm gonna be like totally blind without glasses when I get older. But everyone in my like direct family is short-sighted. You know, we're all short-sighted, so it was completely. When I think about it, it was completely expected. When I was about 9-ish. I don't know if year 4 means anything. That's school year 4. If it's, you know, about 8 or 9 I got 'em. That's when I got my glasses initially. And they looked ridiculous because they were just like microscopic little green pair of green lenses, like oval lenses, green frames, and truly tasteless. They were microscopic as well. I don't know how I saw through them, but they were like 2 centimeters wide. They were enough. They weren't. I don't even think they were an inch wide. They were tiny. I don't know how I saw through them. I don't know how I didn't look like an absolute twat in them either. I probably did. But it was primary school, so no one really cared.
Things will get better.
Well, time to go back to the Commonwealth. I'm near enough to the station. The thing, you know, I don't mind wearing glasses. I actually. Oh, if you have a monocle, it has to be a twirly mustache. It can't be a normal one. It has to be like a twirly one for the complete visual. Maybe a goatee as well. If if you're gonna have a monocle, you got to have the appropriate facial hair for it. So yeah, I'm glad I don't have to go through that. I don't know how men live with facial hair, I really don't. You know, I get tiny bits of it, because, you know, contrary to popular belief, women do have facial hair problems. Most of them wax. I'm having laser treatment, because mine got pretty bad. You know, for some reason, me and my sister both have very dark facial hair, which is really annoying. At least I don't have the bad body hair problems. Well, armpit hair. I have body hair, but I don't have armpit hair. It's kind of weird. It's... Well, my sister has loads and loads of armpit hair, but absolutely no body hair. It's really bizarre. It's one of those weird things. I can't explain that one. And power armor, why am I even remotely afraid of raiders? Yeah, I got a shotgun, I reload every 2 shots. It is a shotgun. That's what it does. It reloads. Really? You're amazingly well equipped. Teeth 60! Like, on a raider! Amazingly well equipped. You're fantastically well equipped. I've never seen such a well equipped raider. And this is why melee doesn't really work. Where are you, little raider? Your machine gun ain't a threat while I'm in power armor. Where's the last one? Come on, come out, wherever you are, little raider.
Target's gone. Where?
Oh, it's in the building.
Playing games with me, huh?
Take it in the 5. It's like, I don't know how people live with facial hair, 'cause it gets like, you know, like sandpaper. How can you live with that? I mean, I'm just lucky mine's getting zapped. I mean, and it is getting rid of it really well. I'm very, very impressed with how well it's working, but I don't know how men live with it. I mean, if it's like sandpaper, why do you want that on your face? Yeah, it's the same reason why I don't shave my legs. I'm very much against shaving legs. I don't conform to social convention. I mean, with my voice, do you really expect me to? I mean, it's not normal. I don't conform to social conventions. You know, my mother's legs are like, every hair is like a needle it's been shaved that many times. It's horrible. I don't know how she lives like that. Mine, yeah, they're a little bit fuzzy, but they're nice and soft. Can't go wrong with soft. Oh, Ron Staples and the free scare.
Hi.
Of all the campfires and all the Commonwealth.
Casablanca reference, of course.
Sure. Let me see what you've got.
My selection is a bit limited right
I don't think he's supposed to be in this selection with the rest of them. Here, take a few... Oh, you only take food, do you? In which case... Here, have some alcohol. Why was I holding Z? I was trying to throw a grenade and I was holding Z.
Where does the time go? Ah, yeah. It really doesn't get any better than this.
Did he just talk to himself? It did say the vertebrate was coming. Ron Staples. We'll see. He's just this random travelling bar. Sometimes he actually has a bar. You know, sometimes I actually have found him with a bar counter. It's amazing, I've run into like the free campfire spots. Yeah, he talks to himself. He's as mad as me. Let's get this to Boston Airport.
Glad to have you aboard, ma'am.
There must be something to shoot. Ah, there is. I cannot resist blowing shit up in the vertibird. It just can't. You know, I have a minigun. I might as well use it. Yeah, I don't know why dual wielding isn't a thing, because it's based on the same engine as Skyrim is, so it probably would be possible, but for some reason melee in Fallout 4 is just so painful. It just doesn't work particularly well. You know, it was oversimple in like New Vegas and 3, to the point where it was a bit too broken. But, you know, having Skyrim's melee systems would have worked. I mean, Skyrim's that weird thing in that it's actually it's based on the Fallouts, because it has... If you're looking... And Fallout 4 is based on Skyrim. Weirdly. The engine. Because if you look in the files, the moon, as the name in Fallout 4, is, I believe, either Secunda or Massa, which is the name of it in Skyrim. It's, you know, it's got that functionality, and yet Skyrim's creation kit also makes loads of references to VATS, which is a Fallout thing. So it's probably a case of Skyrim was built off Fallout 3's engine and greatly improved into what became Creation. You know, over Gamebryo, which was pretty horrible. But... And then Fallout 4's was an upgraded version of Skyrim's engine, which basically kept some Skyrim things in. It's really unusual. I don't think he has the scripts for it, and there is pretty much one thing you cannot do in-game with console, and that is add scripts to NPCs. Now, I'm wondering where this is going to land. I'm again a little curious as to where this will land. It can actually land here, who knew? So you can't go... Sometimes, actually, you can glitch the minigun on the vertibird off and keep it. At least until you change weapons. But if you never change weapons, you get the infinite ammo minigun. And if you do change it, and sometimes you can actually keep it again, you know. And sometimes you get your own weapon while on a vertibird, which gives it infinite ammo. So if you happen to have like a rocket launcher out at the time, you can spam rockets like there's no tomorrow. Well, let's take those quantum bits off. The question is, did I get that exo one, or was that one time only affair? Oh well. Yep. She can have the quantum stuff then. Yep. Rename. Space. You know, I don't care about... I'm just wondering if you can actually change a paint job. I think if you take the legendary off it, you can change the paint job. No, you can't change a paint job, that's annoying. Oh well. Oh well. That goes that idea. Might as well stick all the... I'll stick all the quantum stuff on it and leave it, just take the fusion core out of it and leave it there. Meanwhile, I'm going to just take the helmet off that and just check something in the companion module, assuming I have the companion module. Should do, yep. Just checking setting. Ah, the minigun, the new minigun. Oh, that reminds me of the Merv. This is the original Merv, where if you stuck God mode on, you could basically crash. You could keep firing until you crashed the game. It was brilliant. Yeah, indestructible power armor. Check, check, check. Yep. Well, that's why I took the helmet off. Because you.
Hey, what do you need? Yeah.
I'm putting you in power armor. You actually getting in? Yep. I'm doing it a little differently.
If you're worried I won't be able...
Now I just need to have a weapon that doesn't look weedy. Do I have a minigun? That's the question. That's the question. Do I have something that isn't like ridiculous? Why can I modify that? It's a frag grenade. Why can I modify? Sorry, I just want to have a battle rifle I can use. Nah, you gotta leave the blue tape on it. You can't not have the blue tape on the battle rifle. You just can't. You must have a minigun somewhere. You've got to have a big. You got to have a big weapon for power armor, or a machine gun. It's got to be. It's got to be. Yep, machine gun will do. There, just call it what it is. Now, gotta be as big as impressive as possible, so no vented barrel or ported barrel, just a big long barrel. If it wants to actually build a long barrel. Full stock. Yeah, it's gotta be as big and impressive as possible. No scope, doesn't need a scope. Doesn't need a standard sight. Fucking power armor, you're never going. There. That'll do. Let's take that 2-shot and put that on the battle rifle. Let's put it on the battle rifle, that 2-shot. There you go, 2 shots, very, very powerful.
Hey, I'm listening. Can't be effective without the right gear.
Take your... Okay, so take your... I didn't put a space in, did I? So it's right at the bottom. Now you need just 1 shot of ammo, because that's all you ever need. There we go. Yeah, because that weapon was very much built. I'll get her a minigun when possible, but yes, X6 is a simp. I have it as a she because, well, Doll Hunker Wood default one just really annoyed me, and there are not enough female companions. There is 3. Piper's annoying and turned on me for no reason and was invincible because of Vertibird mode. Let's just quickly battle rifle. Almost like number 6, replace the railway gun. I'm not using that for a while. There we go. That's got a new weapon. Now we got new weapons. We're no longer new weapon soldier. Actually, I'll get X6 a minigun. Actually, let's see if T-Gun's got one. Yeah, X6 is a synth though. She's more mechanic. You know, my lore reason for her is she's an early one that wasn't really designed as anything other than like she's semi-human, not full human. She's not like a Gen 3, which is a manufactured human. She's still properly an android. Yeah, it's Axis's M1 Garand. I just named it because I don't like real-world names on weapons in Fallout, because this would be a 300-year-old weapon. I don't care if it's like a remanufactured version, hence a battle rifle. You know, it's the closest I'm probably going to get to something like a galleon or something. Now, galleon is a weapon I want. It would never happen. I mean, I have it planned how you would do it, complete with the big water-cooled barrels, which would be ridiculous, but, you know, I have it planned how it would be done, but I don't have the modelling skills anywhere near that level. I don't even have any modelling skills whatsoever. But you know, I understand the theory about how to make weapons, but I don't have any texture skills or modelling skills, so it will never happen. You know, and the source material for it is so niche, it's never gonna get done.
Hi.
I hope I live long enough to witness the Brotherhood's next trial.
Oh dear, she doesn't have any sense of direction.
Looking to pick a fight? I'll help you.
Do you have a minigun?
Let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
It looks more impressive. You have a missile launcher, which you do. There we go. Perfect. I'm actually paying money for that. That's the first time I think I've bought anything with money. Oh, she's actually in the dirt. I made the fix manually.
I saw the Institute explode from up here. Great work, man.
Take the shredder off it, that's just crude. Yeah, she can have a 50 cal one. For when she bothers to get in a fight, she can use it.
Hey.
Yeah? Let's make stock.
Here, take the weapon. Take the big minigun. Take some ammo, which Here we go. Equip the big minigun. There, done.
We may have
Yep, she has the minigun now. Can't go wrong with miniguns.
You heard the down paladin dance. Good. They needed to be done.
What do you mean by WMC? I mean, what, genitalia? Is that what you mean, or...? Because who knows? Now, I wonder if they jump off when they're in power armor. That's a question to ask. Because I can jump off because of the free fall legs, but no, I don't think companions take that into the logic. Oh well. Honestly, you know, WMC? Who knows? Because one or the other, both, none, who knows?
Seems to be growing well.
Ah, farmer. Who doesn't actually seem to do any farming. Speaking of which, where the hell's Farmer gone? Farmer used to be here, now it's gone. Oh well. Gotta head north. Why am I heading north? Well, I have a plan. To finally get me out of this armor. Because honestly, the breastplate, it chafes badly. And it's also losing its protective powers. And I know where I can get some better stuff. That can also be Brotherhood pattern. Oh no! Mines!
You'll regret this.
Called fear, is it? You know, because when you're designing a weapon, you really want it to make a really loud and noticeable ping when you reload. You know, it's like... the Liberty Prime laser, that's an insta-kill. It's a scripted it's basically scripted to disintegrate targets on hit. Which, with the advanced settlement turret set, was kind of an issue, because it made Liberty Prime lasers capable of insta-killing anything, and it was kind of a little too ridiculous, so I actually had to change them. I didn't change Liberty Primes because Liberty Prime's just the nature of it is. It's sort of script. I don't want to ruin its logic, because I think its logic dictates that if it hits with the... Bang. Bing! That is... Oh, Radar, I'm not even going to fight you. You're not worth the effort. Oh, X6 has got lost again, I think. She's good at that. That's why I gave her such a powerful weapon, so when she actually does bother to engage, she actually does something. Come on, little Raider. Bang. The grenade was overkill. What's funny is you mentioned a minigun that shoots Liberty Prime's laser. I had a glitch, you know, for some reason in Fallout New Vegas, specifically Tale 2 Wastelands, my Fat Man was set to fire Liberty Prime ammo, which completely fucked it up and made it crash if you tried to equip it. Because it was a non-playable ammo, and it was like you're not supposed to have it, and it was kind of really broken and weird.
Good. I'm starting to get bored.
Can't go wrong with a classic rifle. Never blow these cars up because it just makes getting over this bridge a pain in the arse. Because getting over this bridge is a pain in the arse. I can make the eyebot back up. a random iBot. I don't even know what it's supposed to be playing. Is it supposed to be playing Diamond City? Is it supposed to be playing... what you call it? The Cambridge Polymer Labs one? The fact that it's not giving me the quest implies that it might not be Cambridge Polymer. That I already done Cambridge Polymer, I can't remember. Well, it's a flamer, it needs a buff. I gave mine a significant damage buff, if I remember correctly, to make it actually viable. Because it kind of isn't default. The flame is kind of useless by default for some reason. Yeah, considering it's a weapon you can only really get late game. Let's face it, I think there's like 2 locations for the flamer. There's one in the castle, which is a later game location, and the forge space, which Sorgus Ironworks. There's some, and that's it. It's not a common weapon, and yet for some reason it's like one of the weakest things there is. Nope, that's just a wall. I've already got Deathclaw Egg out of there and returned it to its mother. The one non-hostile Deathclaw there is. At least non-captured non-hostile Deathclaw. I'll tell you, 2 shots does wonders of doing damage. Now that is a bit of overkill. See, that is overkill. I heard a tyre. I do just sometimes like randomly picking the tyres up and throwing them. This little tiny jetty is providing much more trouble than anything. No, can I just jump over the... There must be a way up it. Here. There. The boat ramp. Up the world's narrowest staircase. Brotherhood by the looks of it. You don't tend to see... I don't think I've typically seen... Could be raiders, but... Nah, that's Brotherhood. Standard patrol.
This area is under our protection.
May the Institute's fall be
They're very lucky, actually, because more than a few steps over here and they'd be in range of the I don't want to be anywhere near this turret. Because that one, all of these are miniguns except that one. That fucker's a mini nuke. And when that fires, it destroys. What the fuck? That's a raider settlement I own. Why the hell have raiders spawned in it? Best defensive fence ever. It's raiders, they needed half a job. Nah, I don't use beer or drugs, I'll just make my weapon weaker. Junkies, I think if you... I also think junkies is only if you're suffering withdrawal as well. I don't think it's if you're under the influence, I think it's only if you're withdrawing from. Nice predict... You know... Having an 8-shot rifle just strikes me as very odd. I'm not used to it. I'm very much used to either 5 shots or 7 shots. Gluing one. Oh, it's a legendary glowing one. That means I have to swim out to his little platform. Just how did it get on the little raft in the first place? Who put it there? Penetrating it's always a useful one. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. It's not the worst. Oh, what used to be the borderline. I heard non-existent rumours that the Simps up here. And I need boat. Oh, actually, it fires pretty fast. To be honest, any non-automatic weapon with ridiculous fire rate is as fast as you can pull the trigger. That's kind of how it is, unfortunately. I mean, technically, if you want ridiculous fire rate, get in New Vegas, turn Fallout 3 to both, you know, I'll use the Tale of Two Wastelands one, but to get the double-barreled shotgun, stick God mode on, and then pull the trigger as fast as you can, and your gun will gradually pull so high that you basically cannot pull it down because you're firing that fast, and it's got some significant recoil.
Damn it! Come in. I know you're listening on the.
I will go grab your holotape.
Where is my daughter?
Although I've run out of time, so I will save by this lantern.
Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has.
Who cares? I'm not a detective. I'm only here because I need a boat ride. And I thought I saw a shadow in the... even though I'm sure no enemies spawn around here. Anyway, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as usual. Autosave is taking its sweet ass time, as it always does. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, come on. There we go. And that is the end of the stream, which means I can finally stick my fan back on. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as usual. I know I've said this before. Good. Bye.